The pornographic industry is valued at 97 billion US dollars. It has a combined traffic that is estimated to be above the combined total traffic of Amazon, Netflix, and Twitter on a monthly basis. Sexual exploitation of children, known as child pornography, is currently the fastest growing internet based business. A group yesterday that was discussing this topic asked me what my opinion and thoughts were on the pornographic industry. And I thought it would be beneficial to bring that discussion to a wider platform, not to tell people what they should do, because it's a personal choice, but to educate, enlighten people on what kind of an impact it has on you as well as the people around you. So let's get a little bit deeper on the topic. Now, those of you who know how the human reward system works, you probably already know this. But it's the same system that alcohol companies, tobacco companies exploit to get us hooked on the product that they sell. That's how they make so much of money, all right? And if you back it up to prehistoric times, the biological function of these pleasure hormones or these neurotransmitters that give us a sense of reward, satisfaction, and feeling were there for a specific reason. Namely, I can give you an example. Say, if prehistoric man didn't feel a sense of reward after a full day or a full week of hunting, they have no logical reason to repeat that action or to go through the pain or the effort that they did in order to catch that animal or that prey or whatever it is that they were hunting. So because of that, at the point of consumption, our bodies, our minds, the neurotransmitters give us a signal which gives us a sense of achievement, happiness, etc. So what the pornography industry is doing right now is giving you that same sensation, that same happiness, minus the effort. All right? It's as simple as logging onto their websites and clicking on a link, and voila, you have what you want. All right? Now, what that does to you is it destroys your ability to seek delayed gratification. Now, if you speak to history's heroes and legends, people who have achieved anything of significance, they will tell you the importance of delayed gratification, because good things don't usually come instantly. At least good things that are sustainable and good things that last in your life don't come easily. Now, if we wanted to sexually please ourselves using pornography, we can use self-gratification. You just log onto the website, you click on whichever link that you want to, and you have it right there. But if you are seeking for delayed gratification, you need to seek out a mate, someone who you feel is suitable. You need to win him or her over. You need to spend time with them, invest in that relationship, gain their trust, develop an actual connection before you ever even dream of having sex with that person. So the first example is where you've got no effort but a reward, and the second one is where you've got significant effort and a reward. In both cases, you will repeat the action. But here's the problem. Now, I know there's going to be a school of thought that says, that's brilliant. I mean, if I don't have to put in all the effort, it doesn't have to be that hard, it doesn't have to be complicated, I don't have to face the potential for rejection, why on earth is it a bad thing? Here's why. The receptors in our body, when there is constant as well as frequent secretion of this hormone, just like anything in life, overuse basically, we become numb to it. That's why the categories in pornography have gone from basic porn all the way up until sexual exploitation of children to even animal sex, right? That's why. Now, sooner than later, the categories themselves are not going to suffice. So what's going to happen is we are going to start wanting something more realistic. We are going to start wanting the actual thing. But there's a problem. The actual thing isn't the actual thing anymore. It's the imagination that has been created in our minds as a result of the constant consumption of this video. Neuroscience will confirm and prove to you that as a result of these visuals recording in our subconscious mind, though we know it's just simply something that two people are acting out, it's not real, our subconscious mind doesn't know that, All right. And as these images, these visuals keep registering in our subconscious mind, this becomes our new reality. All right. And that is why you see an increase, a spike in rape. You see a spike in murder. You see a spike in sexual assault, because no sane human being who has not been exposed to these extreme forms would ever consider any of those pleasurable. Neither would they even consider it in the first place. All right. So a man or woman seeking that will not be able to get that in a natural form or in a natural interaction. So it'll have to be some sort of a forced, manipulated situation that you actually get somebody to agree with that. So that's another problem that you're gonna face. And as a result, that can lead to you not finding the satisfaction that you want, or you fundamentally changing as a person, becoming aggressive, not having respect towards the opposite sex, wanting to be the dominating character. All of these personality shifts, these personality traits have now been developed in you as a result of the overconsumption of this and the changes and the visuals that have registered in your mind unconsciously. All right. So that's another big problem that the pornography industry is causing amongst its consumers. And then let's move away from the individual who is consuming it. What about the impact it has on society? So on one side, you have the impact it has on society in that men and women are creating unrealistic expectations in their mind without even them knowing it. And as a result, they're not going to want to be with normal people. They're going to want to be with people who play these roles and characters, who have physical enhancements that aren't natural. All right, that's one side of the story. But the other side of the story is the people or the actors who are involved in this. Though you and I might not know, not all of them are there willingly. Some of them have been manipulated into it at a young age. Some of them don't understand what they're doing to themselves. Some of them are too young to even know what's happening to them. Some of them have made a mistake at some point in time, and these people are exploiting that to keep them in the industry. And once you're in the industry, just put yourself in their shoes. What's your future? Which company would want to hire you? Which family would want to make you a part? I mean, I'm not saying that they should not be taken. I'm not saying that they should not have a normal life after that. I'm 100% for it. But the problem is society isn't. Society isn't that forgiving. Society isn't that understanding. And the irony is, even the people who consume it will not accept them. Even the people who are addicts of it will not socially, openly accept or make them a part of their lives. That's the reality. Think about the lives, the number of lives that we destroy as a result of demanding for this. You may think it is an innocent consumption, but it is not an innocent consumption. People's lives are being ruined. People are committing suicide. People are depressed. People are lost. People have no purpose, no meaning, no happiness, no belonging in this world as a result of those who demand for this. If we did not demand for it, there wouldn't be a $97 billion industry out of this pornography. And every category that is on that is as a result of the demand that we create. Maybe they used an initial form of marketing to introduce that category to us, but as a result of us demanding it over and over again, that is why those categories, those whatever that is, exists. All right, so that's another thing you need to consider. These are just some of the many detrimental impacts that this industry has and will continue to have in the future. The only way that $97 billion industry can be stopped is if its consumers, which is us, stop demanding for this madness. This is something that we and only we can stop. If you believe in the message that I'm spreading, I urge you, forget liking this. I'm not interested in the likes, but I urge you to share this post. And if it is of interest to you guys, let's take this discussion further and let's dig deeper into this problem. So go on and share this if you believe in what I'm saying, and if you are on the side that does not stand for pornography.